like that, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. I'm like that. I'm trying to tell niggas. I'm trying to warn you.
Heard of those? Yeah. Before y'all niggas air me out in the comment section, yes, I know. I delayed shit for the Avatar video. It is what it is. Niggas had to get that bread, you feel me? But I'm not even gonna waste none of your time, so everybody spark up, lock the fuck in, and let's get right into this shit. Well, it starts off with Iron Man, Captain America, and Bucky getting the biggest bombshell dropped on them that Bucky put Iron Man's appearance on a t-shirt. Here's a flashback.
Split 200, so like, subject, they want no.
So Tony tries to go at Bucky, but Cap stops him, and just a look of betrayal. He looking at him like, I know this nigga didn't just. And I honestly can't even help but feel bad for bro in this scene. They got this man looking like Roman Reigns when he's salty on stage. So then Iron Man looks at Cap and he says, did you know? Tony, I swear to God, bro, I ain't know, gang. Nigga, don't you dare lie to me right now. Did you know? Tony, I swear on Hawkeye, I didn't know, man. Cap, you better stop capping before I bust a cap in that tight-ass helmet of yours. On Fury, I'ma up this bitch if you don't tell the truth. Alright, nigga, damn, yes, I know. So Iron Man rightfully slaps the shit out of Captain America. Then he tries to go after Bucky, so Bucky tries to shoot him, but he ends up blocking it and they end up throwing him. And I don't know who bro is right here, but just by the way folks is blending in the dark and shit, but he probably just did some top tier instigating and now he's completing his work by fleeing the scene. So Bucky throws a punch, but Iron Man blocks it and puts him in a choke. So then he picks him up, flies across the room, drags him on the ground, steps on his arm, and is literally about to blow this nigga's head off until Cap intervenes. Then he runs up and shoulder bashes him. Iron Man's like,
oh no, fuck that.
Flies back at him, hits him with a shoulder charge, and then he shoots these handcuffs to keep him from getting up. Then Bucky, being the retired washed up fighter that he is, ends up sneaking Iron Man and immediately gets a chokehold and put on the wall. Then he tries to shoot him, but Bucky grabs his arm and starts breaking the blaster. But my nigga Tony wasn't going for none of that shit. He was itching to catch a body today. This nigga whips out a whole fucking rocket and ups that bitch point blank at his face. Bucky just barely blocks and he redirects the missile. The cameraman must have been working double or some shit, because as soon as Cap gets out of his strengths, he immediately starts blazing. Look at this tracking shot. Like seriously, look at the hustle in this man's run as he tries to protect a killer. So the whole building's coming down and the camera pans over and we see Iron Man wailing on this nigga.
Looking at Bucky's face, I can clearly tell this nigga is genuinely terrified, and it's for good reason too. But shit, I would be stressed out too if I was getting choked up by a rich robot orphan. But no, like dead ass, look at this nigga's face, he is scared. So then the building starts crumbling down and everybody falls to the ground. Then Tony ends up getting pinned down by the rubble, which allows Bucky a chance to escape. Bucky ends up making a run for it, but Tony was not going for none of that shit. He literally chases this man down and almost snipes him in the back of the head. And Captain Save-A-Op drops down and he tries to use his talk no jutsu.
It wasn't him, Tony. Hydra had control of his mind.
Don't care. Iron Man tries to fly past him, but Cap grabs his leg and starts breaking the booster. Retaliation for messing up his drip, Iron Man immediately covers this man in rocks. So after trying to kill Captain America, he looks up and sees Bucky trying to escape. So with one booster, he flies up and kicks the sonic rings out this nigga. And he tries to shoot him, but Captain America comes out of nowhere and redirects the blast. And then Tony falls down, giving Bucky a chance to get out. So then Cap tells Bucky to run, and with this next move, you would have thought these niggas were mortal enemies. As Iron Man is flying up, he jumps down and wraps a rope around this nigga's neck. Then Tony tries to shoot him again, but Cap intervenes, so he says, get that weak shit out of here. Then he sets his sight on Bucky again, but because his helmet is messed up, his aiming is all misdirected. So with the broken power of Iron Man's IQ, he looks up, sets his sight at the entrance of Bucky's escape, and shoots a missile at it, bringing the whole place crashing down. Like I said, this nigga was itching to catch a body today. He falls, and then Iron Man throws the shiesty back on him. Flies up, but Bucky was ready this time. This nigga had a pipe and banged it at the top of his head. He tries to hit him again, but Iron Man blocks it and then puts him in a chokehold. And then Iron Man says to him, do you even know what the fuck you took from me? It was just a prank, bro. Then Iron Man leans back and then they both go falling down into the depths of the cave. And then Captain America tackles him and then they all go falling down. But Bucky, he lands on a platform. Then it's just a 1v1 between Captain America and Iron Man.
This isn't gonna change what happened?
I don't care.
He killed my mom.
So then they get to boxing. So Tony charges and swings on Cap, but he blocks and encounters, and then they end up going back and forth with blows. And then Cap puts him in a chokehold, but Iron Man uses his booster to get him off him. And then Iron Man gets on top, then just starts booming this nigga's head. So getting bailed out because Bucky comes from the top rope and slams the shield on Iron Man. And then the unthinkable happens. This nigga gets JJK levels of jumping. I really gotta sit back, reverse, and analyze this shit because the jumping on this level should be goddamn illegal, my nigga. Like, look at this, bro didn't stand a chance.
Fight back! Fight back!
So Iron Man gets Bucky tosses the shield to Cap and throws a punch. Bucky blocks, throws an elbow, and then kicks him to Cap. Cap hits him with a spin move. Bucky throws a punch, it gets blocked. He gets hit. Cap throws a punch, it gets blocked. Bucky kicks his leg. Iron Man shoots a beam at him, but Cap redirects it. Bucky punches him, and then Cap punches him, passes the shield back to Cap, and then Cap gets boomed away.
I'm tired of hearing you lame say I ain't with it. Telling me I ain't got motion.
And Tony and Bucky start boxing. Jacks him 2 times, and then Bucky blocks him 3 times, and then parries the beam. Redirects it up at the ceiling, punches this nigga in the chest, pins him up against the wall, and is literally about to rip out this nigga's heart piece. Before he could do it, Tony starts charging this arc reactor. Literally blows Bucky's metal arm clean off. Bucky's processing the fact that he's a paraplegic now. Iron Man comes up behind him and shoots him again. And Cap charges at him with the shield, and then they end up clashing with this cinematic ass wallpaper ass shot. Now I'm gonna be real. I could not find the rest of the footage for the scene, so that is kind of the end of the fight. But yeah, I basically got the point across. You get the idea. The moral of the story is that this nigga Cap is a L-mans and he is no longer welcome to the superhero family reunion. But yeah, that's the end of the video. So if you like the video, make sure you subscribe to Prince Be Floating to join the float game while you at it. Hit that like button, my nigga, cause it's like right there, and then like hit the bell too, cause like it's like right there too. You never miss a video. It's Prince Be Floating. Stay lit, stay safe, stay floating.